Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to look at the Forex market wrap. I'm going to go through some interesting pairs of this week and kind of what we went through on the week ahead analysis and see how the market has performed. So the dollar has pretty much remained range bound. It hasn't really gone anywhere. We saw a nice little boost yesterday. Some good numbers out of the retail sales helped prices or helped the dollar rally a little bit. Today, so far, we haven't moved anywhere. We've just kind of stayed a little bit stagnant in this sort of position right at these highs again. Now, this is going to be really important. If we don't break above yesterday's high and we kind of remain as is, then it could be an opportunity for the dollar to actually remain within the range between sort of this $92, $93 area down into this sort of 92.40, 92.50 area. So it's going to be interesting to see how this performs. If we do get a close like this today, I would expect the price maybe to trade within the range and then obviously either break to the downside or move back higher. Alternatively, if we do see a break and close above today, we could suggest that the dollar is starting to move higher and that we could look for opportunities up into this previous structure area in here. So crucial day for the dollar. Let's see how it performs. If we do get that close above, we'll take a look at it on the week ahead analysis anyway and assess if price is more likely to stay in the range or break out, but keep an eye on what could happen today. Going into euro dollar then, so very similar. Euro came into sort of this previous structure area. Looked like we were going to start seeing that potential impulse phase forming because we had lots of low ranging candlesticks. However, the fundamentals pulled the dollar stronger, so we saw euro dollar move lower back down into the next support level. So interesting place for euro dollar to be. I think obviously this is going to depend on what happens and how the dollar index closes and whether the dollar index stays within the range. I think if the dollar index extends the range, then we could be seeing prices back down at these swing lows. If it doesn't extend the range and we see a close back within, we may see prices start to head higher here for euro US dollar. So price is at an interesting place. We just need to see some kind of catalyst to get this thing really moving now. Going on to Aussie then, so Aussie again another interesting pair. We had multiple opportunities to look at this week. Prices just continued to fall in line with that dollar strength. We didn't really see anything out of Aussie this week. There was a couple of signs where we could start to look for long opportunities, but they didn't come to fruition in the end. Prices instead come back and retested this level where we saw resistance and support recently. Starting to see a bit of a bullish candlestick out of this, but we only want to get long in this market if that 4-hour time frame changes trend. We've remained in this 4-hour bearish trend now, and until this reverses, you only want to be looking for those short opportunities. You can see the price breaking down like this. If we were to see a double bottom pattern and a breakout, that would be the opportunity to get long or a break above this current swing high. If price trades above this area in here around about 73.40, 73.50s, that could be a good opportunity to start buying Aussie US dollar again. We are technically making a higher high pattern. We haven't made the higher high, higher low pattern that we would look for in a bullish trend. So this would need to be the first sort of higher low in here on the daily time frame, and that would come if we were to see that change in trend on the 4-hour. Finally, then we looked at the stock markets. We looked for some downside on the stock market this week. Didn't follow through really. We saw it's kind of forming a bit of a sort of doji candlestick on the weekly, which is not really showing us anything. It's, you know, no real buyers or sellers are that in control of this market at the moment, so we could still see some further downside out of the stock market going into next week. And if we look at the daily time frame, we had price come back into this structure area in here, but is this now going to be a lower high, and are we going to see prices extend down? That's what we could be seeing here now on the Nasdaq in this example. So being really interesting to see how this closes again today. If it closes as a strong bearish close, then we could see some further downside to the stock markets, because this $15,000 area is going to be a really nice area to start looking for long positions on the Nasdaq, especially because of this sort of weekly support zone down through there. So I hope you enjoyed the content this week. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel for some more Forex content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.